Kata and explanation of the Luang Ngang Roi Choo Nửa Wan Mahasane of LP Mian of Wat Ban Janiang. This is a kata come from a kampi with Khmer Wicca and is of the Wicca Prak Ngang, the Ngang, which is a necromantic Khmer sorcery which calls upon the spirits of the other world, of the underworld, the Prak Ngang, very popular for Mahasane attraction, Karma Sutra, especially powerful if taken out at night, according to Thai Buddhist and Thai sorcery beliefs and Khmer sorcery. Taken out to catch ladies or men, so it's usable for men or ladies to catch the same or other sex for sexual relations. And the Ngang, the power of the Ngang and the spirit of the Ngang in the sacred powder ball of LP Mian, Wat Ban Janiang. It's a singsatik, so it's invoked to dwell the mind of a Ngang within the powders. Will become more powerful at night if you go out to do nocturnal activities. The Muon San of the Luang, sacred powder wishing ball, is full of what, according to Thai, the Tamra Sayawet Thai, is powerful magical herbs of the Mahasane and Mahaniyom variety, Metta, Mahaniyom, mercy charm, and Mahasane, power of attraction type magic, with some ingredients such as Wandok Tong, golden flower forest herb, very rare, considered very powerful for Mahasane. Both the Tuapu and Tuamia, the male and female versions, the Wan Jung Nang, which means herb for pulling a girl along by the hand, to drag a girl along with you. The Wan Sao Long, which means herb for a girl falling in love. Wan Gai Dang, the red cockerel herb, which is considered a very powerful magical herb for Mahasane, also for good business and for gambling. And Wan Sane Jan Kao, a very, I call it moon charm herb, because that's what it means. Sane Jan, moon charm. Wan means herb. Wan of the charm of the moon. Kao, the white variety, which is the rarest variety. Wan Sane Jan Dang, the red moon charm herb. Wan Kun Pan herb. All of these are herbs I've used myself in my own amulet making, actually, which I learned from the Tamra Sayawet. Planted them myself, ground them myself, powdered them myself. So these are, in my opinion, the classic, traditional and proper ingredients for Pong Mahasane of the Tamra Sayawet, ancient grimoires of Thai and Khmer sorcery. And it has had the Piti Brukseg, the empowerment of incantations with the Mon Ngang, meaning the Prak Ngang mantra or invocation. We have evocation, invocation, awakening, turning, the invocation of the mind and spirit of the Prak Ngang. According to the Tamra Sai Khmer Dam, the Khmer dark arts sorcery grimoires. And you can carry the Luang with you around your waist, in your pocket, top pocket, trouser pocket, anywhere you want, because it will not it will not cause the magic to lose its power or to lessen, because it has been empowered with a Wicca Khmer Wicca called the Wicca Bachata, which some people will have heard. I've made a couple of recordings for Kata or amulets using Wicca Bachata. And they say in Thai, Lui Dai Mod, means lui means kind of float through everything easily with no obstruction, and every place. Yeah. So the Po Ngang, the Ngang spirit, likes to go out at night and have nocturnal activities, drinking, gambling, getting high, and flirting with women, and having what would you call promiscuous relations, especially in the night, in the late night, would make the amulet emit more power, because the spirit of the Ngang will get excited and be ready to go. So it's very advised to use it during nocturnal activities for the highest power and powerful Mahaniyom. You can walk around making your sales or convincing people of your ideas and chatting people up and stuff. And so you use it according to your desires, and it's a very desire-based amulet. But if you use it to charm a lady into loving you, or a man into loving you, you have to stay within the sila, within the precept of, if they fall in love with you, don't just throw them away and leave them, because they won't be able to break the love spell, and might even, get suicidal or something. So one rule of Luang Mian is that if you do enchant somebody, you have to treat them well, and you have to keep them, not throw them away, unless they throw you away sometime in the future. Of course, that would be a different story. And so here is the kata for the Luang Ngang Roi Choo, the Ngang with 100 lovers, made from Wan Mahasane. And I believe this Luang was made in various other Muan San sacred powders, but the one I am taking the information from is about this, the one made from Wan Mahasane. And maybe they only made the one type of Muan San, because I don't have the full documentation. So here's the kata for the Ngang, the Luang Prak Ngang, Wan Mahasane, from LP Mian of Wat Ban Janiang, great Geji Ajahn. Om Ha Se Maha Som Chai, ใครเห็นใครให้ใครเห็นใครหลงสวาโหมติด One more time. Om Ha Se Maha Som Chai, ใครเห็นใครให้ใครเห็นใครหลงสวาโหมติด And one more time fluently. I think I'll do it 3 times so you can hear a rhythm, because rhythm and pulse are very important in vibratory energy, and kata is the emission of vibratory energy, and that works both in magic and in quantum physics, which I will explain in another podcast, the importance of kata and do they really work. In the same way, do laser beams really work? Yeah. So, because it's energy, and there is actually a scientific explanation, not just a magical one. So here it goes, one more time, a triple chant. Om Ha Se Maha Som Chai, ใครเห็นใครให้ใครเห็นใครหลงสวาโหมติด Om Ha Se Maha Som Chai, ใครเห็นใครให้ใครเห็นใครหลงสวาโหมติด Om Ha Se Maha Som Chai, ใครเห็นใครให้ใครเห็นใครหลงสวาโหมติด. So that was kata for the Luang Ngang Roi Choo เหนือว่านมหาเสน่ห์ from LP Mian of Wat Ban Janiang. And if you're interested in obtaining any of the very few I got left, because I bought up to depletion the remaining ones, because I like this master and find it hard these days to find very good Muan San Luang in the modern era. You can find on thailandamulet.net, one of my web stores, and help support me instead of donating for a kata. People donate sometimes to help me to make more kata. You don't need to do that. You can just buy an amulet from me on thailandamulet.net, or if you're a high-end collector who can afford it with a higher budget, on ancientamulet.com. That's how to support me. You don't need to donate. You can just buy an amulet. But if you're very poor and you want to donate, you can donate 50 cents or $1 on paypal.me/amulets, or on Wise Payments on ajarnspencer@gmail.com, or ajarnspencer@gmail.com. But I don't need or ask for any donations because I do sell things very slowly in the moment after the pandemic. But anybody who really wants to support me, then you can. This Luang, by the way, I've been giving out as a gift to people who buy other amulets. And so usually people who buy something like $150 or something, I will encase one of these and give it as a gift. And that's why I actually made this podcast, to explain it and give the kata, because it was inspired by somebody who I gave one to as a gift, who bought something else from me. And they wrote to thank me for the gift, but asked me what it is and what is the kata, because I hadn't written it up yet in my shop, which I'm about to do in the next day or two. And today is, I believe, the 27th of the 10th, 2022. So sometime now, end of October 2022, I shall be adding the Luang Ngang Mahasane of LP Mian, Wat Ban Janiang. And this is the explanation and how to use it, and the kata for the amulet. Ajahn Spencer for the Buddha Magic Project and ThailandAmulet.net, signing off. And thank you very much to Javi or Javi, JD, I'm going to call him JD, the customer who supports me by having bought some stuff, for asking me about the kata and the explanation for this amulet. Thanks for the inspiration to give me power to make this recording. Thank you very much for your support, for buying the amulet, and I hope this helps everybody else, and I can share it with everybody else who got one as a gift when they bought other amulets from me. So thank you for inspiring me and motivating me, JD. Yeah, thanks a lot. Ajahn Spencer signing off. Don't forget, you'd really help me if you could subscribe and like my videos. Would really inspire me to make more. Thanks a lot.